tumepewa nafasi ile tu kuhakikishia nyinyi kwamba sisi kwa OKA tuko pamoja. Tuko pamoja na Mheshimiwa Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka ambayo ni rafiki yangu na ni rafiki ya familia yetu, ya familia ya Mzee Moi. Pia tuko na Wetangula, tuko na Musalia Mudavadi pamoja nasi. So ukwe na roho ukijua utulivu, ukijua kwamba tuko pamoja na tumehakikisha tutakaa pamoja, na tunajua kwa hiyo timu ndio itatokea yule ambaye ataingia Ikulu. Na tunaeleza wengine kwa ndugu zetu, wakuje, tukae pamoja, tuhakikishe, turekebishe mengi ambayo inatakana tufanye kwa taifa letu la Kenya. Mmoja ambayo mheshimiwa amesema, rise in fuel prices, bei ya mafuta ambayo imefika kiwango ambayo imekuwa shida kwa wananchi. Na hiyo petition mheshimiwa ambayo tutaunga mkono, tuhakikishe imefaulu. And I want to kuongeza wewe na tujue vile tumefika kwa nchi, ilitoka wapi shida zote. Let us not be naive. Tuende nyuma tuone tangu 2013 mpaka tumefika hapa, ndio nini ilitokea nchi hii mpaka tufike hii shimo ambayo tumeshafika. We cannot whitewash the truth, and we cannot attempt to whitewash it and blame others when we know exactly where the problems of this country began. Lakini hiyo tutasema mengi uko nje. Kwa sasa tu
as OKA, I'm delighted that you can see the inter-party relationship that we have and which we're building, and we come here to come to our home just to strengthen ourselves in OKA. We are inviting all others, to other parties to join, and you'll be seeing many of them who have shown an interest to join us, because there is much to do. And we must warn Kenyans, please, let's not listen to the naysayers and the doomsayers, because we have to see the genesis of all this. Where were they before, when they were in government and doing what they were doing, or supposed to do what they did or do, and they did not. So this is a time now, I think, to leave it to a new team to carry on. A bit, even if it's the short term, now the few 10 months or so we have left, we've got to give the president leeway to clean up, put a new team in to carry out his work and look after his legacy, and of course prepare now for the elections of 2022. You'll be hearing it very soon now. Party Askan will be making the announcement and be meeting, they're setting the dates for meeting of the national delegates conference, and then they'll be making an announcement then. So I cannot predispose on what they're going to say. And that's one of the concerns that we have, of course, right now, which is bedeviling the people of Kenya, is this, the rising prices of fuel. This, we all know, and I said it in Wasingishu, that it has a domino effect, and it's going to be extreme hardship to the people and to all sectors of the economy, what has just happened. And we support the petition, which the honourable member will be bringing to the House. And I'd just like to say that we must bring back the subsidies and to regulate the prices to an extent which we know that is affordable and which the economy and the people can handle.
And the OKA is not closed. It's open for all other parties to join in, and so that we can form a team that will lead this country. We've just been read for a scripture in the church by the commander of this region, and he read from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 10 and chapter 16 of 1 Samuel, and that is the connection of Saul and when God rejected him in chapter 16. And so we are going to pray, and I know God will give us a leader who will lead this country, and somebody who will be able to finish corruption in this country. As you know, corruption fights back. And I think we have just very few leaders who can stand and fight corruption in this country. And majority of them are in Oka. And so those are the leaders that we need, so that the money that has been going in people's pockets can go into education, can go into hospitals. Like right now, people are dying of COVID without medication and without,
Those people who think One Kenya Alliance is just another movement, they should be shocked and they should take their stand properly. We are serious, we know where we want to take Kenya, and we know the direction we are giving to Kenyans. We are very clear on our economic model, which is a 24-hour economy and gold economy. Green gold economy, that is to revive the agriculture industry in the entire country for Kenyans to be able to. We are not going to struggle with models which does not make sense. Some people are talking bottom up. Bottom up from where and when and how? Our economic model is a 24-hour economy which has been embraced in US, in China and other countries to move forward. We as One Kenya Alliance, members of parliament, once we reopen next week, I'm sponsoring a petition to Parliament to make sure that Energy Regulatory Authority must tell Kenyans, why is fuel in Kenya higher than in Somalia? Why is fuel in Kenya higher than Uganda? Why is fuel in Kenya higher than Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, landlocked countries? We are going to make sure that fuel prices are reduced to the normalcy, whereby every Kenyan who pays tax can be able to afford a good living. We are not going to let this country, just by a few fellows who sit down and make decisions which affect 45 million people. And for us in One Kenya Alliance, we are very clear on this, and I know the senators will support this petition to make sure that we have proper regulation of fuel prices in this country. The moment you increase fuel, you are increasing the livelihood of 45 million Kenyans. That must stop. That must stop. Last but not least, we want to urge the county governments all over the country. They must give Kenya value for devolution. Kenyans voted for devolution in totality. Kenyans are very real and they want to support devolution. But we have realized that most of the governors, because they are on their last term, they are not giving Kenyans their value for devolution. We want to ask senators, you need to be very firm with the county governments to make sure that every penny and coin goes to the county governments, is being accounted for, and it goes to the benefit of mwananchi.
And I want to tell Kenyans, those who have doubts against One Kenya Alliance, you will be shocked. Mwendo imeanza na tunajua kule tunaenda. Gideon, with all humility, please all our brothers together ili tuokoe nchi. Nchi mahali imefika kinaumana. Bei ya mafuta imeenda juu, bei ya masomo imeenda juu, bei ya maisha imeenda juu. And the only solution to those problems, one is prayer and belief in God, that's why we are church. And two is to have total economic solution for the country. And I know you with your brothers, Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Honorable Weta, Honorable Musala Mudavadi, na wale wengine wanakuja katika One Kenya Alliance, you have the solution. But we must seek the will and the power of God. Mimi kama mbunge, najua tunafungua vikao za bunge wiki hii. I'm bringing a petition to Parliament to make sure that Energy Regulatory Authority must bring the price of fuel down. There is no option here. And as One Kenya Alliance will team up in Parliament to make sure that the price of fuel in this country is not exorbitant. We are not in Somalia or Afghanistan. We are in a country where democratic people elected a government which has to be responsible. And I believe 2022 will have a government which is responsible for Kenyans, led by other than the four. It doesn't matter who will be the presidential candidate, but I know we'll form a government. That's my belief. Ikiwa nimefika sababu DC anasema tusongee sana.